Remains one of the leading causes of preventable deaths in the United States, and most adults who smoke cigarettes start before the age of 18.
That's why health officials in Maine are pushing to prevent tobacco and vape use among younger people. And now those younger people are helping to raise awareness. Here to tell us more about a new creative campaign spearheaded by students is Reegan Hebert from MaineHealth and Solera Bailey, a student athlete with the Dirigo flag football team in southern Maine. Thank you both so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
So first of all, Reegan, tell us more about vaping use among young people and why there's so much concern.
Yeah, so I'm a community educator at MaineHealth. I primarily work in York County here in Maine. And as you know, and as you just said, tobacco use remains the leading cause of preventable death in the United States. And what we're seeing is that young people primarily are using vape products. So since 2014, there's been a significant increase in the amount of vaping among our young people.
Solera, tell us about more on the Escape the Vape campaign and how you first got involved, and what was it like to make the video?
Yeah, so all of the athletes part of Dirigo, we all did the research. Obviously, these brands are targeting kids my age, the flavors, the colorful products, and we really want to turn that bad stuff into something good. So we made these posters, and we kind of want to focus on the message of what you can do as an athlete. So you can focus on making sure that your health is in check, so you can be part of a bigger overall team. Community first.
And Reegan, tell us more about the impact of having young people craft, create, get this message out there to their peers.
Yeah, so this project was actually what we called part of our innovation funding. So we got this funding through the Maine Center for Disease Control and Prevention. And we put out sort of a mini grant opportunity to schools. And we had two teams, I would say, or two groups of students. One was the Dirigo flag football team, as well as alumni students in Sanford. These were student-led projects, so the students actually had to do the research, learn more about how these products are being targeted to them, how they're impacting their health, really what, kind of exactly what she said, and how the marketers have millions of dollars to spend on targeting to these young people and what they're doing to their health. 99% of vapes contain nicotine, and it's really harmful on brain development. And so these students actually had to do all this research and learn on their own and decide to create these messages so that they would resonate with their population.
What kind of feedback have you received on the campaign?
Yeah, so we travel as far as Pennsylvania, meeting girls all over the country, even girls from Canada. And I can say all of the opponents that I met just admired by this. Putting your community first, wanting to be, making sure that you're healthy so you can provide to your team, and just staying focused on that.
That's great to hear that. And Reegan, the Escape the Vape campaign wasn't the only one produced in Maine. Can you tell us more about the Choose Health, Choose Hope, Choose You campaign by Sanford High School?
Yeah, so both of these public service announcements are available on YouTube. And so we can continue to share them, across the state, across our counties, really anywhere and everywhere. They're on YouTube, they're available. So, like I said, Sanford alumni students created the second campaign, and then the Dirigo flag football team created the Escape the Vape.
How much of a problem it is with young people? I mean, you have your finger on the pulse, going to school and everything. Mm-hmm. Do you see it a lot? I mean, does it kind of blow your mind?
Sadly, I see it everywhere. It's really unfortunate. I mean, these brands are targeting us. It's really sad.
And this is also the beginning of Red Ribbon Week. Can you explain what that is and the goals?
Yeah, so Red Ribbon Week officially kicks off on Wednesday, but that is a national campaign to spread awareness of substance use prevention. There's a lot of things happening, especially in York County, to celebrate Red Ribbon Week. A lot of schools are taking the initiative to celebrate in special ways as well. And we encourage people to reach out to us at MaineHealth. My office is specifically in Biddeford, at the Maine Medical Center, Sanford, Biddeford. So we are encouraging people to reach out to us to come up with different strategies and some resources to support those strategies in their schools as well.
What else do you think can be done to get the word out?
Yeah, I think we can just focus on spreading the word, sharing these posters. I'll continue to go to tournaments, talk to different opponents. I mean, all of these kids are my age, right? So if you can really take the responsibility of yourself, you can spread it among everybody. And that's really the only thing that I can do, and people can choose to take their own responsibility.
And is there a website that people can check out for more information?
Yeah, and I actually wanted to touch on, for those people who may be struggling with, especially young people who may be struggling with being addicted to vaping, there is free resources available at My Life, My Quit. You can go to mylifemyquit.com and learn about more of those resources. And then also there's the Maine Quit link for adults who may be struggling with their tobacco use as well and may want to consider quitting.
I appreciate you guys coming on. Escape the vape, huh?
Definitely. Thank you both so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Of course.